Hop on the 39 is DJ Savoy. Welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight, where you get to hear from artists and we get to find out what's going on with them. And on the line, I've got Willie Taylor. What's up, man?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling? You good?
Good, man. Now, before I get into your new single, I listened to it. First of all, man, you talk about old school with the new cool, man. You did your thing on Last Dance.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. It's kind of a marriage thing for me, man. It feels good coming from a new school, bringing an old school vibe.
When I first heard the single, I was like, where do I know that voice? And then it dawned on me that he used to be part of Day 26 from Diddy's Making the Band.
Yeah, most definitely.
Which, to this day, one of my personal favorites from Day 26 is Since You've Been Gone.
Yeah, well, that was just me following my dream. Always being one to follow my passion. When the opportunity came for me to do Making the Band, I went for it and ended up getting to the finals and actually winning the competition. So, of course, it was big for as a confidence booster and just let me know I was on the right mission.
Now, was that what helped you get into TV and film, was the experience that you had from Making the Band?
Well, when I first went out for film, it actually fell into my lap because I was in the spotlight from Day 26. I ended up fitting a description for something that Tyler Perry was putting together. So I flew out to Atlanta, and I didn't know I was going to be auditioning for Tyler Perry himself. I thought it was just Tyler Perry company, maybe some of his boys or, somebody in position to hire talent. But needless to say, that audition I bombed. I was the worst actor on the planet Earth. And I ended up having to soak that up, understand that, if I really want to do it, I got to put my best foot forward. And then after that, I ended up doing another stage play with David E. Talbert, which I did get the role for. I was on production with some really great talents, and I ended up, just soaking up all that information, just actually growing from that point on. So I've been acting now since 2012.
And the single Last Dance is actually in a movie that you're playing the lead role in. Is that correct?
Yes, I am. The movie is Steppin Into Love. It should be out by early next year. It's in post-production right now. I have 3 songs actually on the soundtrack, and Last Dance is the lead-off single for it.
And the first thing that grabbed my attention listening to the single was the sample from the Four Tops, their classic hit, Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got. What made you decide to use that as the sample?
It's such a feel-good intro that, I was like, man, I just wanted to have that duplicated and bring it to today's generation, and just so they can have that one feeling that I had when I heard the Four Tops record.
Well, it definitely did that. It grabbed my attention. Can you talk about the movie? What's the storyline?
It's a love story between 2 other characters, and my guy actually plays not the villain, but the other guy that you probably more likely see the leading lady with. And I play that role kind of interfering in a relationship and our connections through stepping. And it's just a big storyline that goes around, man, and you get to see the ups and downs of that relationship and the positives and the pros and cons to the relationship that I have with her.
I get it. You're the one that stole the girl.
There's some damage going on there. I felt the urge,
And with the title like Steppin Into Love, I'm assuming that there's some dancing in the movie.
For sure. But that's just one element of it. It's going to be a lot of great dancing in the movie. And I think that's what's going to draw the most attention off back. But I think once you get in there and you're in the stepping mood, you'll find there's so many different heartstrings being pulled throughout the movie. Mm-hmm. And then the good thing is always you can always get back to the dance, And
I'm pretty sure with the music, the fans are going to be drawn in and feel like they're a part of it.
Exactly.
Now, what else can we expect from Willie Taylor as we get ready to wrap up 2021 and going into 2022?
Well, a couple months ago, I flew my top producers, engineers, and writers to one house in Bowie, Maryland. I didn't want to be on a retreat type of a situation where I can just lock in and really focus on the project and make it come exactly from my heart and so it can reach the hearts of others. So I had my counselor, Dr. Ish from WeTV. He came in and we did a man talk round table. We were talking about black men and relationships that we're in right now and worldly problems and things of that nature. And from there, we went to our pre-production studios and started creating this project from start to finish. And it's documented so people will be able to follow the process of each and every song from first snare to first word written to first melodies. Everything will be right there documented along with the conversations that led into the actual project. It's done a different way, but I want it to be just so organic and interactive that people, feel engaged to every record and they understand because it's such non-discussed but relevant situation in most homes.
That's definitely interesting right there, especially the way we've been dealing with everything that's been going on for the last 2 years.
For sure.
All right, Willie. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Let me know what's going on. I'm definitely looking forward to the movie Steppin Into Love in early 2022. Right now, you're in the spotlight. Go ahead and introduce that new single.
What's going on, everybody? Right now, I need you to turn your radios up to the highest it can possibly go, and I need you to step right now into love with my new single, Last Dance.
Right here on Hot 3.9.